Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Welcome back in hour number 2 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. We do have to throw a little bit of a jab at our guy Devin Snow. Went on AFR yesterday.
What? Canceled on us last week.
What are we doing, Dev?
Wow.
I don't know
Should
how.
we cold call him?
I don't know. Well, it's 8. Maybe wait till 9. I don't know how you think this thing works, but you're on Team OTB, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
You've been on Team OTB for like 6 or 7 years.
True.
Yeah, I thought we had exclusive rights.
Yeah,
that's a
and
bad
you
look.
canceled on us last week, and
crazy.
you were on AFR to talk Saints.
I'm just hearing about this. I feel a little betrayed.
A little. I feel a lot of.
Wow. Tough look.
Yeah, I just thought loyalty meant more in Chalmette than
I thought he was
guess
like
it does.
an honorary member of the Wolf Pack, but I
I
guess
thought he was
not.
too.
I thought he was going to be howling and
Basically like a co-host.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man's been on the show every week for 6 years.
Mm.
He's been doing this show as long as he's been doing RB&R Day.
everything. Oof, that's tough.
Mm.
Don't love that.
See if
Why are you
Terry-
taking our regular?
Yeah.
see if Terrio
don't
wants
know.
to come in studio tomorrow with
Yeah,
us.
we'll see. Yeah.
You know what?
Maybe Terry will want to come in the studio.
We'll ask Terry.
What do they call that? What do they
Riot Radio.
Riot Radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. See if he wants to come in.
Mm.
And then he's going to cancel on Friday for AFR.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, I bet Terry would love to come in.
Yeah,
He
why not?
would.
Yeah.
Talk baseball, talk cards.
Talk cards for
Oh,
sure.
he's a card
big,
guy.
Big in the
Yeah.
cards game.
Well, yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
started that, you know.
When it wasn't cool.
Yeah. Just interesting, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Taylor Calandra. Come on the show.
Yeah.
You're trying to
I
give all
can-
the regulars
Russ,
right now.
should we
Talk some
Russ
bourbon.
Mitchell? Should we call Russ Mitchell?
Nah,
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did have Ross on here.
just interesting.
All right, Dev.
Maybe we call you Friday, maybe we don't. We'll see.
He's gonna be heartbroken.
Does Terrio wake up early?
I
I
have
feel
no
like he
idea.
does.
I'm sure he does. Yeah.
Like he
I
does.
feel like he does. Businessman,
Yeah.
father. How early? I'm not sure. Definitely pre. I'm gonna say 6:45, 7 guy, which would be early. That would be considered early. Not early for us.
Normal people early.
Normal people.
There you
early.
go.
Yeah.
Here you go, Matt.
I don't know, man.
Casual
That interstate's got a lot of traffic on it at 6.
It's disgusting.
Oh, I love when LSU's finally like out for the summertime or spring. Like my drive-in is so much easier.
Today was weirdly okay on interstate, and I got out a little late today.
So it's funny you say that. So did I. I pulled up about 6:10, 6:15 this morning, and yeah, it was better than normal.
Strange.
I mean, I'm sure
I
LSU
guess some schools are-
probably has something to do with like even
Yeah.
interstate traffic, like
And it's getting
faculty
close.
going in, people that work at the campus.
I think LSU's out now, aren't they?
I think
Yeah, their
so.
graduation's
Yeah,
this
maybe.
weekend, isn't it?
I don't know. Sure.
I don't think it's this weekend because softball's hosting the regional, and if they were
Oh,
hosting,
yeah,
if they
Virginia
had
Tech.
graduation,
That's right.
True.
Virginia
they
Tech said you
wouldn't be
can't do
able to.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's this.
Well, I got to throw out the first pitch tomorrow, don't I?
Yeah.
You warming it up?
How you feeling about it? Have you
I
practiced?
know, like, be for real. Like,
You've
how?
practiced.
What are we thinking about
I
this?
mean, I hadn't practiced from like
Hey,
the
J
actual
Bones,
distance of
J
the
Bones, get your
mound.
mitt.
Well, he would not be the one.
It's not J Bones.
It is not J Bones for sure.
It'd be Huddy or Memphis.
Be Huddy or Memphis, yeah. Like, like the distance I haven't really done, and like the hill of the actual mound
Yeah.
at the box compared to youth
Like a Little
baseball.
League, yeah.
But it's okay. We'll figure
I
it
mean,
out.
you'll muscle it over the plate. It's
Yeah.
just like the
No, but like,
it's
I
the
wanna-
direction.
But I
that's
want to
like,
throw a good pitch.
Yeah,
though.
right, exactly.
Like, I don't want to just get it over
Yeah.
and not bounce it.
Sometimes that baseball gets a little sticky.
Ooh, you
just
gonna
like-
put a little tar
Mm.
on your fingers?
Oh man.
Like
Little
you
pine
know,
tar?
Until Drew Brees.
like I was a
That man-
thrower. I was
that
a
man would
thrower.
Lick his fingers 7 times between throws.
I made a paycheck throwing a ball, right? But even throwing the baseball now, like it's been a full season of playing catch a lot of times, most days. Still playing catch, I'll pull one low left pretty fast regularly.
Yeah, but
it
I've
just
seen
gets a little.
quarterbacks. Oddly enough, y'all can't throw baseball.
It's the motion. It's the motion so much different.
Like
Well, not only
we
that-
saw Sir Joseph Burrow try to at the Fanatics thing try to throw in different squares, and he didn't hit many of them.
I've seen it the other way too. Like guys that are pitchers, they go out for football and they're not great quarterbacks. I mean, they got an arm, but they're not great.
Skeens throws a nice football.
Does he?
It's just a little different because when you throw a football, like it's coming off your index finger and your hand like pronates this way, right? When you throw baseball, most of the time it's this way. So when you throw it that way, I don't know, the ball kind of does some different things. Did you get the visual?
Yeah.
Okay. Pronation.
The chat saying that the graduation is this weekend. So maybe they were just hoeing Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it's just an excuse.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow and
No,
Saturday.
But people are still in town though, even though the
I
graduation.
think LSU.
But I wonder if it's because Tiger Park's not like on campus.
no, Virginia
You know what
Tech
I
just
mean?
can't handle it.
Yeah.
LSU,
Because like Tiger
LSU's
Park
gonna
is
have
far from where they're doing.
LSU's going to have a softball series, a baseball series, and graduation at the same time.
Yeah.
They do it actually like almost every year.
Yeah, they ain't worried
This
about
is the
that.
case.
Ain't worried about it.
Yeah, and they got hotels and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hokies.
Sorry.
Suck.
What's the other? It's the Hokies and something else. Aren't they one of those schools with like 2 nicknames?
Oh, do they? I only know the Hokies.
I think they do. I think they have 2 nicknames.
Got this
Can
little
you
thing.
Google that for me?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
Google it up on my. I was getting made fun of last week by Marler about my Firefox.
He tried
It's
that.
okay.
He tried
I tried it 3 different
He
times.
tried it 3 times.
And we
then-
all told him to leave you alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Because my internet.
he
browser-
kept saying that he would snicker after it. Like the 3rd time he got it, like
Yeah.
we heard him. Like no, we heard you the first 2.
Yeah.
I just don't care what browser somebody uses.
Right.
I mean, not really, Jake. Like it says Hokies, and it says people also call them the Gobblers, which is
Okay,
an
maybe that's
unfortunate
Gobblers.
nickname.
Crazy.
First off,
Yeah, the
but
fighting gobblers.
also
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
Hokey
maybe.
bird.
The Gobblers.
Teams are occasionally referred to as Chappies
Hate that too.
I
and
love that.
Techmen.
Oh,
these
that's
are getting worse.
terrible.
Yeah,
These are not getting better.
this was back in the day.
I like the Gobblers
The
the
word-
most personally.
The nickname Hokie is derived from the old Hokie cheer, written by O.M. Stoll in 1896. How fun is that?
Not very.
Not very fun. That's why you
I know-
don't. That's why you don't get a regional.
Yeah.
I know LSU baseball, like game 2 and 3, they've named the starter.
Not
He won.
tonight.
I know.
Y'all think they're waiting for me to like see what I got?
Yeah,
Well,
Maybe since I didn't redshirt, I still got
might as
at
well.
least
No,
one more
because
year
it's
of
tonight that
eligibility.
they don't know the starter.
Yeah, because they might move somebody up
Oh,
to
okay.
give me my slot
Fair enough.
tomorrow.
It is weird to have a
Jay
TBA
might
on
see
a
me
Friday.
throw, he might see this 71 mile per hour fastball and be like,
Yeah.
You think you
Wanna
can
talk?
You can get to 71?
the crow hop.
All right.
And skip off the mound. Get you 71.
Are you going to toe the rubber?
Yes.
Are you going to the front?
No, I'm
You going to the grass?
if they let me toe the rubber, like I don't know, they're
Yeah. Is that a thing? Like
I don't
you're
know.
not
Are
supposed
they
to do
weird
it?
about like touching the dirt?
I feel like I've seen people do it before.
Laundry, you go to a lot of baseball games.
What?
Will they allow me on the rubber?
I think
I've seen
Riley
a lot of first
Green
pitches
did.
that.
I think Riley Green did it on the
Okay, well,
rubber.
if Riley Green can do
You
it,
can
by
do
God,
it.
they
Yeah.
need to let me do it. Because right, wrong, or indifferent, whatever happens, I'm towing the rubber.
Yeah.
You're doing it full distance. Even if it's bad, you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me look at the
didn't shortcut
video.
it.
Well, like whether you toe the rubber or not, it's not going to get us in the postseason any faster.
No doubt.
So, like,
If I put a little,
doesn't
if I
matter.
put some shoe marks in the dirt there, it's not gonna,
Nah, those.
Jake's as eligible as can get, though. He's never run out of eligibility in college baseball.
That's true.
And
And
eligibility
injunctions.
doesn't even actually
Yeah.
matter. So
And I
Jake
didn't
can-
redshirt,
Lane
so I
taught
only
us
spent
that.
4 years here.
And you can
Okay.
say Jake played the pros. Doesn't really matter anymore.
No, not
Yeah.
that sport.
Riley's towing the rubber, and
Okay.
he went stretch.
Here, can we pull? Can we pull
Yeah,
that
here,
up?
Yep.
I'm going to send it to Taylor.
He went stretch.
He went stretch. Yeah, because I'm getting it from
I think stretch
Tiger's
is
TikTok.
There's too many things that can go wrong in the windup.
I know, but I'm kind of thinking of a kind of like a muddled, like half stretch, half wind up situation.
Oh, here, let me just.
How far are you going to step? Are you going to step far enough to where you're going to be going downhill a little bit?
I don't know. I feel like you're asking a lot of questions, and you're making it like it's going to be more difficult.
And he threw a strike.
Did
too.
he?
Yeah.
God, he played quarterback though.
Yeah.
Well, you just got done saying quarterbacks can't throw a baseball.
Most of y'all can't.
We've seen it.
Okay,
in the
okay,
past, we've seen
okay.
it like
I agree
Most
with that.
very
Yeah.
successful quarterbacks can't throw a
Okay,
baseball.
sure. Okay, I'm with that.
Yeah, Riley got replaced by Ryan.
I
Perot.
saw him he got a base hit with the bananas recently.
Who did? Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Huh.
It's better than Russell. He grounded out.
I don't know if you can full screen a TikTok video, but
Just play it like this.
So did Drew Brees.
He got a base hit.
No.
Or he grounded out.
He grounded out.
here's Riley.
All right, Riley
Right,
Green
left-handed.
throwing a
He
perfect
is on the rubber, stretch, went straight into the.
God, Casey McKenzie, get out of the
I
way.
know.
I'm trying to watch.
Always there.
Good Lord.
If we could,
What is it you say you do?
What would you say your role
Yeah.
is?
He's a people person.
Appearances, babe.
He just walked in front of the camera, so I couldn't see it. I know what he does. He's there, though.
So you can't let Riley Green do
Probably did
better
it in cowboy
than
boots,
the
too.
foxhole.
Oh, yeah.
In tight-ass jeans.
No, I think he had,
The man looked good.
Those jeans were tight.
The man looked real good.
All
And
right.
he's really tall. Like, he's taller in person than he looks.
All right.
That man's the reason why I grew a mustache.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
Was it?
It was because of me.
Well, you kind of started it, and then we went to see Stapleton and Riley Green.
So you're just not going to give me my credit here.
Oh, at
You kind of
the-
started
No, I
it.
said you started it. That
You-
was like the kickoff, but like right around that time it was
He's
that
basically
concert too.
saying, I saw Jake do it, but it wasn't cool
Hey,
until I
Jake
saw Riley
looked
Green.
good. Jay looked good in the mustache.
No, like, he really threw a strike. No, he has tennis shoes on. He doesn't have cowboy
Okay.
boots.
You should
But
wear
the-
cowboy
but
boots
the-
to show him up.
The jeans
The
are still
pants
tight.
were tight, though.
Yeah.
Why does Hester have on boots with joggers?
Weird. Alpha.
Yeah.
I need them playing Inner Sandman, and you just, like, channel your inner
That'd be sick.
Mo Rivera, and you just.
What if I sprint to the mound?
Yeah.
Did you get that custom
That'd
jersey
be
made?
awesome.
Try it.
You got it
That's not
tomorrow.
good.
You're not getting it.
That's not
Well,
good.
I mean, it's out of my hands. I told the person that makes them. Yeah, probably.
Oh, they might give it to you there or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe. You know what? Doesn't feel good now that y'all say that.
No.
Oh, well.
I was hoping for one win last week.
If we got one win last week, I would have made
know.
sure that it was.
On a little less urgency now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as cool if you're like trying to talk trash when you're bad.
Yeah.
Bad. And we're not great. We don't even know who's pitching tonight.
Gator chomp, throat slash.
Yeah, that's probably not going to work either, you know? People are real sensitive about the old throat slash now.
Double middle fingers.
And doesn't Sully kind of have like a? He's got like a pass
he's
where
got
maybe
some
that.
stuff.
Yeah, maybe that's not the move to do that to Sully.
You can
He
heckle
slashed
for
somebody.
that.
He
though.
slashed someone's throat.
I'm not saying he slashed somebody's throat.
I mean, did he? No,
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Hold up.
he did not.
Let's take a break.
He didn't
I need
slash
to know
throat.
everything.
We need
we
to
gotta
gossip
do
here.
He did
Yeah,
not
we
do
need the
that.
goss. All right. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to emsair.net. That is the website for Emerson Heating and Air. I can tell you because I have worked with them multiple times. They do work the way it's supposed to be done. And I mean, from customer service. I mean, from showing up on time. I mean, from getting the job done. Because look, I have 2 AC units, and I had 2 different issues with both units. One was a battery on one side, the other side was a clogged drain. And they came in, it was 5 minutes, like total time, probably both projects together. And they're going to do that for you as well, because remember that $89 OTB listener only AC tune-up to make sure you're ready for the summertime. EMSair.net.
That's right. Don't wait until it's 95 degrees, 100% humidity to worry about that air conditioned unit. Go to EMSair.net for Emerson Heating and Air today. And get an AC tune-up. That's EMSair.net for Emerson Professional. And like Jake just said, you got that OTB special, $89 right there. Emerson Heating and Air, best in the business. EMSair.net.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Did you look up what you were supposed to be looking up over there? You said you were putting some numbers together.
Yeah.
So did you do it, or?
Okay, you know he's not on his A game today.
Yeah, you can't throw things at me that fast.
Buddy, we're just trying to get a passing grade at this point.
D for degree.
They say.
On our Instagram account, Chris Marler put out I thought was a interesting post.
You might know Chris from Marler Mondays.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Cinco de Marler.
Jeez.
He
So funny.
pretty much kind of laid out what LSU's football roster cost this year. Total of $42,840,000. But it kind of breaks it down from retained players, current players, high school players. Then I broke it down into offensive starters and defensive starters, which I found pretty fascinating. So of the $42 million, almost $43 million roster for the 2026 overall, 26.1 million of that were portal players that were having recruited and, of course, enticed with money to come here. So 26.1 million, that's the chunk of the bulk of it. 12.6 million in retained players and 4.1 million total in high school players that were coming out. So I broke it down. There's a couple of slides on this post, and it breaks it down by, projected roster starter on offense, projected starter on defense. The defense total projected starters was $9,035,522 on the valuation. Offensively, $15,790,949, and of course, the chunk of that coming with Sam Levitt, $6 million, and left tackle Jordan Seaton at $4 million. So, coming off of a year where the LSU defense was far superior to the offense, which saw every offensive coach, of course, get fired, the head coach get fired, and most of the, at least a big core of the defensive coaches retained. That's what happens when you have to go out and recruit and completely revamp a roster on offense. And of course, on defense, you have guys graduate, but you got retention there on defensive side of the ball. Offensively, you barely have any. I found it fascinating that the offensive roster is nearly double the cost of the defense, even though they were 2 to 3 times better than the offense was last year. So the difference between retaining players and incoming players from the portal. And if you think that more people will not continue to enter the portal every single year, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Because they command more money. Being loyal is not going to pay. That's what I got from it.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. It's going to be structured where it's slotted like the NFL. I mean, it's already kind of trending that way. I think this year was kind of the first year. Quarterbacks make this amount of the salary cap. Running backs make that amount of the salary cap.
Nobody slots look like LSU's roster.
Receiver.
With the left tackle, second highest paid.
But think about the NFL, though. Left tackle is the second highest paid, or the edge rusher to the quarterback.
The highest,
think about it.
The highest paid player on LSU's defense is $1.5 million. There's another guy making just over $1 million. Jordan Ross is making just over $1 million. And your left tackle is making nearly 3 times the highest paid player on defense.
That's really the only difference, because typically on an NFL roster, it's quarterback, left tackle, edge rusher. Those are the 3 highest paid guys.
I mean, I guess that's traditionally been it, but I guess now you got to look at other positions. Receivers are getting. Who else just got paid? I can't remember, but
talking about the NFL, like Alec Pierce got paid this offseason. So I'm looking at it right now. NFL contracts that were given out this year. We'll just go like 1 through 10. Edge rusher, receiver, edge rusher, offensive line, receiver, quarterback, edge rusher, guard, edge rusher.
It's a crazy world, and I know that in college is if you break down everybody's valuation on positions and what they're spending on offense and defense, it's going to be all reactionary. If you're bad on defense, you got to go spend more on defense than offense.
Yeah.
Bad on offense like LSU was, you're going to spend more on that, and you're going to spend more on it. And obviously the 2 players skew those numbers a lot.
Yeah.
Sam Levitt and Jordan Seaton together are making more than the entire defense.
Yeah.
Those 2 guys combined.
Yeah.
They're making $10 million, and the defense, the total roster for LSU's defense is just over $9 million.
Yeah. No, I guess like outside of like I said, like a true edge rusher, like that's kind of what it is in the NFL too. Like the edge rusher normally would get paid in what you're talking about, but that's going to be the norm moving forward. I've talked to people that are running the budget for these college programs, and they say they want to. Said eventually it's going to get to where the quarterback's this percentage of it, the running back, the receiver. Now, I don't know if they can do that. I don't know if that is something that's going to be able to get done, because like in the NFL, you kind of just accept I'm a running back, so here's my ceiling.
Yeah.
I can be Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs. It doesn't matter. Here's my ceiling, right? It's like $50 million contract. It's kind of the ceiling for running backs. Right. College football players, like the top tier running backs, like I don't know that they think that way yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know how quickly you can get that done. Like every player in college thinks they're the best thing ever, because they've been told they're the best thing ever since they were in 6th grade. But like in the NFL, you just kind of like, okay, well, I know what my position is. I kind of know where the maximum is going to be, where Christian McCaffrey is not going to make as much as some guy you've never heard of. Right, that plays maybe on the interior of the offensive line.
Mm-hmm. And they're going you say that's kind of going to follow the NFL.
That's what they want it to. That's
I think,
their hope.
The problem, the hard part at college is you don't know, I think, what that salary cap is going to be. Like LSU didn't know they were going to spend, exactly what, $42,840,000, because it was all raised, and there was like it comes and goes, and people that are donating money or giving whatever it is, like they get emotional about different things, and they're like, okay, well, we lost this, so I'm going to give a little bit more. You just don't know what it's going to be year in, year out, so you don't know how to slot them. And so, like, I'm looking at Sam Levitt, $6 million.
Yeah.
Of what LSU's paying for the 2026 roster, that's 14% of the salary cap.
Right.
The NFL average is around, for good quarterback, about 18 to 22% of the salary. So he's still under what the salary cap is, but that just means something else is kind of throwing it off, right? Something else is kind of taking that. So it's not there yet, and I'm sure it'll come, but it's going to be a challenge though, because you're not going to know how much money is going to actually be there. You might have commitments from people and people that say and handshake and promise, but it's not like a collectively bargained salary cap number that you're going to have or know you have to spend. Because what if it's $37 million one year? What if it's 42? What if it's 21 million? What if it's 25? Like, you don't know what it's actually going to be. So you're kind of guessing. But again, the crazy part is these are all 1-year deals.
And they're
Not-
guesses too. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
we don't actually know how they could
Big
be more,
guesses.
it could be less.
We talked
it could,
about him.
Yeah,
Well, that part of it for sure, but also it's a guess if they're going to be worth a damn.
yeah, that too.
Like think about baseball.
Yeah,
Like we talked about that. Like you missed on all your portal additions.
right.
Like, well, they still had to get paid.
Yeah, you still had to get them here.
And on 1-year contracts right now, it's like typically like if somebody gets a deal in the National Football League, it's like, oh, well, they get hurt year 1. Okay, we got them for 2 more years. Like you get paid in football and you get hurt, you get paid for that year, and guess what? You can leave
Right.
Well,
the next
then-
year.
And then on the flip
And
side
you're
of
just
things,
collecting a check.
you give a guy a 4-year deal, he's outplaying, and the team will say it's not our fault you outplayed your contract.
Yeah.
You're going to make this for at least the next 2 years.
Yeah.
You pay a guy and he's an All-American, he's like, give me more money or I'm leaving.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, that's a big difference there too. You play more than what you think you're worth, and you're like, well, this guy's offering me more. Pony it up again.
I'd actually like to see. So almost $43 million is the roster cost of the 2026 LSU football roster. So we just added up the projected starters on defense salaries,
Yeah.
projected starters on offense. Combined together, it's $24,826,000. So we got about $18 million more dollars to find in what would be, I guess, projected backups, role players, whatever that is. So
Oh, yeah.
it's not just starters making that money.
Let me tell you something. Anybody would be surprised with some of the numbers that some of these players are getting, and you'd be like, the casual fan, not somebody listens to this show or this station's going to know the names, but I would say a name and I'd say a dollar amount, and you'd be like, who?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
It would shock, and that's not just at LSU. That's across the country in these major conferences. I like role players as a role player can be talking between $400,000 to $600,000.
Yep. I mean, good. I mean, awesome.
Good for you.
Awesome for you. It's just it's kind of shocking of a $43 million roster. Just under 25 of that is actually projected starters.
Yeah.
And 10 of that is from 2 players.
Yep.
Good for them. Go get it.
What's fullback making?
Oh, 0.
You'd imagine what it'd be like if he was on there, though, right?
I mean, 350.
100.
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com, the website, if you're looking for a residential commercial trash pickup service. Also, the website, if you're looking for a roll-off dumpster. If you've got maybe some spring cleaning that you're late to, if you've got a project at your house, whatever the situation might be, you call them, let them know what is going on. Then make sure you have the right size roll-off dumpster for your project. Also, sanitation department is something they've added as well. So if you need a portable restroom for your event, for your job site, they now handle that. Go to trashrangers.com today.
That's right, Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com, the most reliable waste and sanitation service in South Louisiana. You see those big red dumpsters rolling around, those roll-off dumpsters, dump trucks. You've seen it all. And also, you've seen the Trash Rangers portable toilets out there. So go check them out. That's a sanitation department. Check out trashrangers.com and learn about their residential, their commercial trash pickup, and their roll-off dumpsters. Trashrangers.com.
– 2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Here live from the Raising Cane studio. Always want to remind you about our friends over at Go Tommy's.
Yo, Tommy.
GEAUX, Tommy's with the Y.com. Tommy's windows, doors, and siding. You'll clearly see the difference when you go to the website. You'll also see the awards they stack every single year. Also, check out the full list of services they can help you out with, because they can install gutters as well. They can do a little bit of everything over there. Check out all the things they can do, again, on their website. That is Go Tommy's, GEAUX, Tommy's with the Y.com. Tommy's windows, doors, and siding. All right. The Chargers in the offseason signed Charlie Kohler. He is a tight end. So played for John Harbaugh. Now is playing for Jim Harbaugh. You come from Baltimore, right? You kind of got a little toughness, a little grit to you. Here is Charlie describing football the way it should be described.
Brûlée until I started dating Maddie, but then I loved it. So it's like, I don't know if I didn't like blocking. I just didn't really know something so beautiful about you're up by 6 points. It's 3rd and 3. You know you're running it. There's 2 minutes left in the game. They have no timeouts. You get it first down, the game's over. You know you're running it. They know you're running it. Your wife knows you're running it. Their wife knows they're running it. You still run it. Is that is more satisfying than any touchdown I've ever had. And that's kind of one thing I've grown to appreciate in the NFL. It's there's, as much as this game will become, you see I'm a football nerd. I love looking at trends and stuff. And obviously there's last 20 years the game's gotten faster, or bigger or smaller, but there will always be a place for physicality in this game.
It's the best feeling in football, Matthew. It's 4-minute offense.
Hey, kind of chill out over there, buddy.
They know, we know, everybody knows we're running the football. But when you can take somebody's will out of them and you see it leave their body in 4-minute offense, that is football utopia.
Did you just have to stand up and adjust yourself?
Oof. It's the way the good Lord intended football to be talked about. No matter what. 11 personnel, 12 personnel, games here, games there. There's always a 4-minute offense. There's always a closeout to a game. Can we run it? Can we not?
We know we're running it. You know we're running it.
So good.
Our wives know we're running it. Sounds like a good time for play action.
Nope. We ain't putting it in your hands, buddy. It's all on us.
Maybe a good hard count.
Nope.
Give him a jump.
Oh, my God. I hate that.
That's football, baby.
No, it's not.
Half the time you're taking a timeout, it's wasting one.
When was the last time we saw a draw off sides work?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. The players
College
hate it.
football, you'll see it. Let me go back. You used to see it before. It's hard to draw them all sides when you get the emphasis on the foot.
The one of Jameis gets me every single time. Jump off sides, damn. He's just, come on.
I don't think I've seen it work in the NFL.
It's been a long time.
Didn't they hard count on the tush push? That worked.
Yeah, because they kept trying to time it. Remember? I think they were playing
When
Washington.
it's
I hate
third
those.
and short, and they go out there and it's questionable down in distance, or 4th and short. It's questionable. Should they really be out here? And somebody jumps. I'm like, you big dum-dum. What did you think was going to happen?
And it's defense, so you know the guys are dum dums. I
true.
blame the coach, and I blame the
go to coach. The A gap or the B gap.
you got to blame the green dot on that one.
That's true.
100%, because they're big dummies on defense.
They really are.
So that's why you anticipate getting it. But
hit
my
ball.
God, it's pretty funny seeing how bad of actors quarterbacks actually are when they have to do the fake audible and flip the run.
Oh my
and
God, I hate
blah, 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 blah. And they're overacting, and then the linemen are pointing like this. It's great.
The funny thing is, when you're doing all that extra stuff, you don't do that normally.
No, you don't.
I used to. Oh my gosh, I used to have to get on young running backs because whenever they were free releasing. So free release, you don't have a protection, you have a route, and you immediately get into the route. You don't have any protection responsibility. And there's some protections where you want to get the back out, and he's probably going to be the number one target. You're going to try to throw it to him quick. Every young running back, every one of them, right? They'll get up there and they'll be like,
Look at me, I'm definitely blocking.
it's like, you don't ever do that unless you're free releasing. They're like, oh yeah, no, I got safety to corner. You're like trying to point out what. No, you don't. You're about to free release. Yep. And then when they've got a protection, they're dead still. Their head doesn't even move. Like they try to look at the corner with their eyes or whatever. It's like you can find so many tendencies if you watch film on young football players.
Oh,
Next time you watch a game and there's a rookie running back in, he starts pointing at safeties and corners, he's free releasing.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with defenders. And it doesn't really matter like how high you were drafted either.
No,
all rookies are dumb.
All rookies are dumb.
I was dumb when I was a rookie.
So was I.
Charles Woodson picked me up 3 times my first practice ever. Like he was like, "Wow, this guy." I mean, telegraph it much. You know what I mean? But it was just so funny. I love training camp because the first couple of weeks of training camp and the fourth quarter of all the preseason games is just like, well, you're dumb. Oh, cool disguise, guy. Kind of the same thing as the running backs looking around. Safeties would always like, oh, this disguise worked in college. Watch this. I'm going to go down here, down left.
Yeah.
He's going to think I'm down. Yeah. And then at the snap, I'm just going to go back.
I'm going to rock and roll it.
Oh, it's going to be unbelievable.
It's not.
It's not. Anyway, that's probably only interesting to you and I.
No, I mean, I don't know. If you watch film of like a young, like linebacker, if he walks up to the line and then he like turns his back and starts walking slowly back to like the middle portion of the defense, like, oh, you didn't get me. I'm not coming. I'm dropping. Yeah. He's coming right back where you walk. Mm-hmm. No, right back there.
Rookie linebackers always would like get so confused when I would like slide a protection right to them because you knew they were blitzing, even though that they were so still and not looking at you at all, and they're still like 4 yards off the ball, outside the box. Yeah. Like, hey, slide out to 43. And then he looks at you like, what? Huh? What'd I do? How did I mess this up? Yeah. Like, it's not you, but it's that dummy behind you.
Yeah. You're dumb. He's the dumb.
Yeah.
Over there behind you. So, all right, sorry. Just, kind of. Hey, look, if you want to sound really smart at the water cooler, it's a way to do it.
Yeah. Talk about dumb rookies.
You start watching football, and you're going to see, give me a young running back. Give me a young one. Give me a young running back.
Rico Dowdle.
No, he's not that young.
Isn't he?
Alvin Kamara.
He's old.
A young running back? Bijan Robinson.
He's too old, too.
Ashton Genty.
Jeremiah Love.
Ashton Genty.
Oh, you wanted like
a rookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
A rookie or a second year. Ashton Genty's probably a good example.
Watch Ashton Genty.
He might have gotten out of it. Probably not, though.
I mean, he probably did at some point. At some point you grow. And I bet he got out of it.
Watch Jeremiah Love next year.
Watch him in training camp.
Watch him in training camp.
By the season,
you'll be able to tell if he's running a route, free release, if he's got protection, or if he's running the football based off his eyes and his feet and his hand placement movement.
Mm-hmm.
Like clockwork, too.
And who was the first safety taken for the Cowboys?
Caleb Downs.
Yeah, watch him.
Yep.
He's going to telegraph everything.
Yep.
For a little bit.
Yeah,
and they'll get it. They'll learn. They'll get taught.
Yep.
But he'll get taken advantage of.
Just trying to make you smart at the water cooler. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God, you're watching a game with your buddy, like running back.
I mean, they might be great by game 1. There's going to be a time in practice where those bets are going to get it.
Maybe. I wouldn't give him that much credit. I'd say game 5. Game 5.
And we only say that because we've been there. I stunk.
God, yeah.
I stunk. I was only good. The only time I was ever played decent, my first training camp, was in the fourth quarter when it was all dummies.
Filled full of dum-dums.
Filled full of dum-dums.
Oh, all right. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back. Live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org. Now, we've always said this, but we want to make sure that you definitely know it. It's not only in Central. It's in Baton Rouge. It's in Lafayette. A couple of different ways to get in contact with them. Centralplumbing.org is the website, but top right corner of the website. Baton Rouge, 225-230-9957. And Lafayette, 337-202-5256. So we are talking to you if you are listening to us. And we're talking to you if you have an emergency. We're talking to you if you're looking to upgrade at your home, at your business. If you're looking to upgrade, they can come in from the very beginning, be the first person to install it. If somebody else installed it, but you want it better, they can come in and do that as well. So go to the website today, see what they can do for you. That is centralplumbing.org.
All right, Central Plumbing. Licensed, bonded, insures. You got flat rate pricing. You get fast estimates, and you get warranties on all of their work. And like we always talk about, 24/7 emergency service, not just in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, 225-230-8156, centralplumbing.org.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
We back. What's today's theme, Alondra? It's been good.
I don't know, just like groove.
It's been good vibes.
I don't know. Like, so I have this playlist that, I don't know, I make like random playlists that like make no sense to anybody else. But this one is a playlist that I have. And the title of it, this is what I feel like you would hear at like a cocktail hour at a like really chic, elegant New York City wedding.
All right.
It's so hyper specific, but this is where this takes me.
Okay. All right.
And it
We've all
makes
been
it
there.
makes sense to nobody but me.
We've all been there.
Yeah. I've never been to one, but this is what I would imagine that it would
What is
be.
Yacht rock?
I don't know.
There's
dabble in
there's a
yacht
new
rock
Yacht
like
Rock.
at
Okay,
all.
there's a new station on Sirius,
Yacht Rock's good.
and I hear the commercials during our breaks. So I was like, Yacht rock. I'm like,
Like maybe a Lido Shuffle.
like
That's on every Yacht Rock.
I do
playlist.
hear Yacht Rock a lot. I have no
you
idea.
said Cupid Shuffle?
Lido.
who would be a yacht rock person that I would know besides
like
the
a
Beach Boys?
artist.
Because I don't listen to the Beach Boys.
The Dubes. Doobie
Doobie
Brothers.
Brothers?
Okay.
I know the Doobie Brothers.
Wait, there's one that I'm thinking about.
Oh, Mike McDonald solo.
Mike McDonald. Like I feel like you would be
Steely
all up
Dan?
in-
Yeah, see that. So I've listened to many Yacht Rock
I had to
playlists on the golf course
really-
before.
Really dig deep for Steely Dan in here.
Let's play some Yacht Rock.
No,
Lido.
I'm not into it.
I mean, this is
This feels like it, right?
pretty close to Yacht Rock.
I don't feel like the Eagles are yacht rock, but I don't know. Again, I don't dabble in yacht rock, so I don't.
So
I'm looking right now.
Difference between yacht rock and soft rock.
Just a
This
little bit
says this says
Yacht-y.
Okay.
yacht rock bands,
I guess I just don't know
the
what
Doobie
yacht rock-
Brothers, Hall & Oates,
Okay. I think of
Yeah,
them
Hall &
more
Oates,
as like,
sure.
Steely Dan,
yeah, that's what I just said.
Christopher Cross.
No idea.
yeah.
Crisscross. Okay.
Looking for some other ones that
I
maybe
just don't-
everybody would
They
know.
don't
Like-
have the Dubes on there?
Yeah, Doobie Brothers. Yeah,
Me,
says
I guess
specifically
'cause
the
I don't-
Michael McDonald led era.
Yeah, I guess because I don't listen to yacht rock, like I wouldn't
Toto?
consider Hall & Oates.
That's a nice little playlist. Just look it up on your preferred music app.
What about Jimmy Buffett?
No, that wouldn't be Yacht Rock.
Bruh. You know how we talk about all the time, like what do you use, Apple Music or Spotify? Like that's the debate amongst the general population, right? Like
Yeah,
Spotify or Apple Music.
Yeah.
I asked my cousin the other day, I said, do you use Spotify or Apple Music? This dude threw me for a loop.
Amazon.
Napster.
This man uses YouTube
LimeWire.
Music.
What?
YouTube.
YouTube Music. I said,
Hubba Hubba?
you need to go to jail.
What
So
is
like a
like you gotta
separate
pull out
app?
like what is that?
I said, are you just like listening to lyric videos on your phone? Like, what are you doing? But no, I guess it's like a separate app that people use and they like it's separate from YouTube. And I'm like, you need to go to prison.
It's like
that
saying,
is crazy.
You have an iPhone or an Android? No, I got a Nokia.
Right.
Oh,
We're going to Motorola
Sir.
backflip.
Yeah.
I have never heard anybody in my entire life say that their music streaming platform
Yeah, I've never even
preference
heard of
is
that.
YouTube
I
Music.
didn't know that was a thing.
I think I've heard of somebody using Amazon Music.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, because it comes with Prime. If you have Prime, you get Amazon
Sure.
Music.
Okay,
So like,
definitely knew that.
And
You
you
probably
can
have
only
it.
get Garth Brooks on Amazon.
the only
Music.
place you can get Garth.
Yeah.
So like if you have a Siri, she doesn't play Garth.
Okay.
Alexa plays Garth.
Okay. It's not changing my life much.
And then he said, "I feel so free after telling you that."
EMSA
That was
said.
a
Wait,
Feel
no,
so
for
free. I've been really trying to
I
get
said,
that off my
keep it
chest.
to yourself.
EMSA said he uses YouTube Music as well, and it comes with
That is
premium.
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
wild.
so if you buy premium, you get, I guess, kind of like with Prime.
Why would I
Interesting.
pay
So
for a
I don't
second
need to pay for
service?
Spotify then? Is what we're saying? If I have Amazon? Obviously,
we
I
have
still watch commercials.
We have a
on
user that says Pandora because I can put a genre in and get tons of songs.
I don't hate Pandora. I just don't usually use
Yeah,
it.
but that's what
We own Pandora at SiriusXM, and I didn't know it was still a thing.
it is.
I didn't know still a thing. Like originally, that was the only place you could go to a certain type
Yeah.
of radio
Yeah,
and make a playlist, but they all do it now. You just type in a song and it just pops up a whole playlist
Yeah.
for you. Poof.
all right.
I don't know the last time like I curated my own playlist. I just pick a song I like and I go to radio.
God, you're so edgy.
Yacht rock.
I do a little both.
I pick a song every time.
I use the word curate. Not a big deal.
Off the bench.
Usually yesterday.
Probably with enzymes.
For most backup generators, the engine's made by one company, the alternator by another, the controls by somebody else. So when something fails, good luck figuring out who to call. A Kohler generator installed by Gen Gators is built different. One name on the engine, the alternator, and the controls. One warranty that covers all of it. You're getting commercial-grade equipment right in your backyard, installed by our friends over at Gen Gators, backed by a 10-year warranty. We encourage you, go to the website. We are super fired up to work with Gen Gators. Love the story. You will as well. You'll also love the product and the customer service. Gen Gators, that's GenGators with a Z.com.
We are all, this weekend especially, Florida Gator haters. Big time. Self-proclaimed. And we should. But it's just, this ain't the Florida Gators. This is Gen Gators, the best Gators around. So keep that peace of mind in your house. Keep the lights on. Go to GenGators with a Z.com.